Dr. Singh, if you remember, if you recall that during the launch event, Professor R.V. Grover, he said that one of the most important concerns today is to educate the people about, the advantage or the importance of having nuclear energy in the current energy mix for India specifically. So, based on that question, could you tell us, please, how would Win India plan to address this concern?
Thank you for actually highlighting this point. Actually, this is one of the myth or misconception which most of the green parties, I would say, have established that nuclear and renewables and other are separate out. I'll start with the requirement first. I think most of the people have already mentioned the various aspects of nuclear energy and nuclear technology in general. But if you see for the development of any nation, the energy requirement is must. And the country like India, we have more than 1 billion and we know our infrastructure very well. This is one of the major thing which we need to like focus on. If we really want to develop, we need our electricity demand and all sort of thing. However, the point is, if you look the present generation of electricity, it is mostly using the fossil fuels. So what are the repercussions of it? Like you are adding more it to greenhouse effect and which in turn leading to climate change. People generally don't understand that climate change is not affecting me or something like this. It's going on somewhere. It's not like this. What they need to understand, like if there is certain increment in greenhouse gases percentage or the average surface temperature of the earth up to I mean above certain limit, then the changes are everywhere. Like if you notice these days the number of hurricanes, number of floods and everything, it it has increased, which in turn reduces even the drought. If you say the rainfall has reduced, and it is in a way affecting your farmers, in a way affecting your day-to-day life. So the all these things are very well connected. Production of electricity, you are putting your greenhouse things to develop. People are moving fast, they're using more vehicles, which is again adding to the carbon footprints and things like that. So what we need to understand, like why nuclear is important and what is energy mix in general, which you should understand. So when we talk about energy mix, it is basically the renewable energies altogether. So the main idea of energy mix is to eradicate the fossil fuel system and you establish the entire renewable energies. When I talk about renewable energy, it encompasses all the forms of sources. So wind, solar, geothermal, tidal, whatever you name, all of them, including nuclear. So what has been done so far, like they have separated out. The nuclear has not been considered as a part of renewable energy. I don't know because of so many notions. So the idea here is that why it is important to include nuclear energy as a part of energy mix. So here one thing I want to tell, which is known as base load power supply. So your base load power supply is something which can generate your electricity or power for 24/7 without depending on climate or air or sun or like waves or anything, which are the natural phenomena which are dependent on, again, I'm saying it is dependent on climate and the weather and everything. So you need something which can give you the uninterrupted power supply. So far, these things are done by using coal, gas, or something because you just keep on adding and you keep on generating stuff. So if you really want to address that sort of heavy uninterrupted power supply, you mainly come across with two sources, if you understand. One is nuclear power plant and one could be hydroelectric power plant. But there are limitations with hydroelectric power plant. You cannot have it everywhere and then the concept comes about the energy density. The energy density means like how much energy you can harness from a small amount of fuel. So we all have one of the biggest dam, like Tehri Dam in India. It is one of the big hydropower plant. So you know how much water we need to have a power supply of this. I'm not going into numbers, but nuclear is something which you can use in a small amount. You can generate 24/7 power supply at a larger number and 24/7. So what we need to do is to replace our fossil fuel baseload power supply with this nuclear, and along with the your other renewable power source. So if you say like you really want to have an ideal energy mix, it is really important to have a base load as a nuclear. And then you can build upon like other sources to include depending on your demography, your geography, and everything. So this is the main idea of energy mix, if I'm clear about it. So of course, Win India is when we say Win India, it's one of the objectives is to tell people about the benefits and other benefits of nuclear technology. This is one of them. It is really important that we should tell people that it is not only the technologies in nuclear technology in medical, agriculture, and it is also there in the field of climate change. And along with that, when we talk about energy mix, these days there's another concept which we call as like energy. I forgot the complete name. It's the energy hybrid plants, basically. So when we talk about energy hybrid plant, we want to have all sort of different energy sources in one place so that we can utilize all the benefits out of them. And nuclear has one added thing. If you talk about like new plants, that desalination of seawater to make it drinkable is one of the very like I must say a new aspect which everyone is considering too, especially in the countries like in Middle East and all, where there is a scarcity of drinking water. They are utilizing that part as well. And India also do the same thing with our power plants to use that thing, because in India as well the drinking water is a big issue. So considering all these aspects, the combination or the energy mix which having a larger stake of nuclear power plant as the baseload power supply is a must. So Win India definitely follow it, and we will definitely promote it to our audience, and we'll try them to understand like they should logically take it that why it is important. So this is my take on this thing, and I think the entire organization follow the same. Thank you.